Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Kazi Safi. I come from the beautiful state of California. I'm a very hardworking teen that dedicates his life to education and playing basketball. I've done quite a lot of social work for my community, such as helping them plant flowers and using mulch to protect it, and I've helped the poor people around my community, and I'm glad I did that. But however, something that bothered me lately was the comparison between educations from the U.S. and the third world countries' education. And let's talk about this. The U.S. education first is good in many ways. We consist of both public and private schools. Public meaning that it's government run and it is free. So there's no need for your child or you to not get proper education. And then there's private schools, meaning that they're not free, but they still give an outstanding education. Anyway, the third world countries' education though has more private schools than public schools, meaning that there will be more people who are gonna have to pay fees because public schools are gonna run out of room to take their child, everyone's child. And the thing that bothered me the most was that some people end up not getting proper education, and I would love to fix that one day. And you see, in the U.S., everyone gets education. Like I've never seen anyone not get proper education. The U.S. education is so good, you're most likely to graduate from high school. And in third world countries, some people can't even start school or finish it. When they start it, they can't finish it. Why? Because of the fee. And even if you are successful, even if you can afford to get all the education you need in the third world countries, you will still lack skills in reading and writing. And if you want to come to the U.S., those are like the main thing, one of the top priorities of the U.S. You need to be able to read and write. It's part of the literacy rate. Canada does have a 99% literacy rate. U.S. has a one in the 90s. I can't remember it though. But if you have it in the 90s or 80s, you're actually good. Though some third world countries have like 50s to 70s, 50s, 60s, and 70s, it isn't that great. And that means not a lot of people know how to read or write. And I'm going to fix that one day, because every country, everybody has a spot in my heart. And I care about everyone, And the problem is that some people can't get the proper education that they need to be what they want. And now let's talk about the teachers. The teachers in the U.S. are very nice. In fact, our 39th president, Jimmy Carter, was a Sunday school teacher. And they're all nice. I mean, you can already tell that we had a president as a teacher, meaning that we're good. Our teachers are good, kind, and everything, everything positive. Though in the third world countries, they're gonna make you memorize work rather than you knowing it. Like you have to memorize it. Why would you memorize other people's work, right? It doesn't make sense. And if you don't memorize it, they will either embarrass you or they're gonna hit you. I mean, it's a punishment, okay? They're gonna punish you big time. And how I know this? Because both my parents had to go through this. My mom, she wanted to study something, and they said, you're not good at it, so we're not going to let you study it. Though, when she came to the U.S., she had the opportunity to study whatever she wanted and whatever she wanted to be. And guess what? She studied whatever she wanted, and she became what she wanted to be. Same with my dad. And it's not good, because the problem is you're going to make people feel dumb when you say you can't. Because what the teachers told my parents, like, you can't become this because you don't know how to do it. They're going to make them feel very dumb, feel bad about themselves, and they could later become depressed. These kids can become depressed, and who would want their child to become depressed? No one, because childs, their brains are still developing. They don't know what's going on in the world. When they feel bad about themselves, they will get depressed, and that could lead to something I would not like to talk about at all. That's why I won't state it. Excuse me. And this isn't good because the punishments they can do is anything. They could smack you with a ruler. They could make you stand up on one leg in the middle of the hall and pull your ear. And other kids will laugh at you, and you're going to feel bad about yourselves. And that is not good. And what I would love to do one day is I wish, or I don't even want to wish, I'm going to try getting the proper education in my head so I can use this education to help others in need. And I hope one day I can have people with me to help me go around all these third world countries and, teach these adults how to properly teach students. And I hope I have the money to build bigger and better schools that are government run, public, and also private. I mean, I'm not against anything, but from this message to you all, I'm not trying to say that I hate third world countries. No, their education is pretty decent. It's just I don't like the ways the teachers act. It's not good for your children because, if they were to hit you with a ruler or anything, this can affect your child both physically and mentally. If they hit you in the arm, your arm could potentially get swelling, and you're going to feel bad about yourself. That's going to affect you mentally. Physically is when your arm is going to get swelling or anything hurts from your body. And yeah, I really hope one day I could actually help these kids, and because I really care about everyone, and I hope that one day everyone can get the same and proper education. Thank you for your time, everyone. God bless you.